Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Surachila Marini Faiza Putri. My SADI is 201-101-06-0H and I'm from TBI1. In this video, I will explain you about 9 mistakes in the translation. The first is title. Many translators make mistake in translating titles even though in the translation rules. Titles are the key to reader being able to understand what is being translated in the book. It is explained that it is better if the title is not translated if it is possible to damage the meaning of the original language. This solution is better than giving a title that is not understood and spoil the essence of the meaning. The second is stylish language. This error is also often found in the various types of book or other translated literature. Most translators change the original language style to a translation language style or target language. This is change also result in misunderstanding of meaning because the habits of the original language and the target language are different. So the solution keep using the style of the source language and the understanding of the target language is adjusted. The third is regional dialect. This third error also corresponds to the second, as already described. Language style affect everything. This error occurs when the source language style is changed to the target language, and another error occurs, namely the disappearance of the original dialect from the source language. For example, in translating a web novel that I have done, I once tried to remove the characteristic word from the Chinese web novel, namely "aya." When this word disappear, the atmosphere of this novel come from China also disappear. And the fourth is strong language. The fourth problem has little to do with the fifth. This means about words that invite a little less sensibility. In some language, this is also referred to as the dirty one. Setting change in the strong language when translating the source language to the target language is a problem that often occurs, such as, for example, the word "there" is a strong language that must be translated. As a translator, we will choose to refine the language without losing its true meaning. The fifth is colloquialism. This is the problem most experienced by translator. Setting up the translator of source language slang to target language is a little difficult to do. For example, the word cooker in English can mean many meanings, and choosing which one has the same meaning with a context that can also be different. The sixth is humor. Humor translation can also be a problem. Each language will bring its own sense of humor. What makes it difficult and often a problem is not knowing the translation of the sense of humor or how humor is done in the source language, thus causing a hindrance to the humor in question. It's like we are forced to laugh at the daddy's joke that aren't very funny. The seventh is untraceable words and culture-specific reference. In translating knowledge of culture, ignorance and rules in the source language are necessary. This is often underestimated by translators, and it is a problem that is often encountered describing a new word or word that is only found in the source language and is related to particular ritual or culture will be difficult due to lack of knowledge. The eighth is quotation from the other source. This is the problem that I think is the most severe. Words of wisdom or quotes have a deep meaning with the feeling of the translator reader. Many translators try to translate a word of wisdom, but the composition of the word does not match what is meant by the source language. The solution is to not translate the existing code so that the imposition of meaning becomes stronger and conveyed. The ninth if difficult language. This is an error associated with higher authorship, almost the same as how to distinguish between meaning of nasi pada nasi yang sudah matang dan nasi pada padi. The degree to which this error is made depends on how high the source language will be translated into the target language. That's all my explanation about 9 mistakes in translation. See you next time.